I want to thank our esteemed chairman and ranking member, and Senator Tester, for accommodating my schedule. Thank you all for being here, especially to my friend Michael Heck. He's a very talented, able guy. Michael's head of the business community in New Orleans and the surrounding area. I can say some things that he can't say. We have two problems in Louisiana in terms of flooding. We have hurricane flooding and we have non-hurricane flooding. I want to talk about the non-hurricane flooding first. When New Orleans gets 2 inches of rain in a short period of time, it floods. Why? Because New Orleans is below sea level, and it's in a bowl. It's in a bowl. That's why our founders in the city built first in the French Quarter, because it's the highest area. We have what's called the Sewerage and Water Board, which has pumps when it rains a lot to pump the water out. We've had that for years and years and years and years. The taxpayers pay for it. And for years and years and years and years, it has been a model of inefficiency. In fact, it has been a cesspool of political patronage and corruption. Now, Michael can't say that because the business community doesn't want to say that because they're worried about retribution from the politicians. But it's the truth. Look at the headlines from our TV stations. Payroll fraud in a secret sex room. Troubling allegations at New Orleans Sewerage and Water Board. Former New Orleans Sewerage and Water Board employee sentenced for theft scheme. New Orleans Sewage Water Department raided by FBI. Ex-Sewage and Water Board official has to pay back $100,000 he stole. Next headline, we knew the Sewage and Water Board was dysfunctional. Now we know it's corrupt. The people of New Orleans deserve better. And what we need to do is one of two things. The politicians have had their shot. They missed. We need to either turn the Sewage and Water Board over to the state of Louisiana and let somebody else run it, or we need to privatize it. Because the Sewage and Water Board's plan right now, when it floods, when half of the pumps are broken, you know what their plan is? I kid you not. Move to higher ground. Where? Now, the second problem is hurricane flooding, and this is the National Flood Insurance Program. We need a national flood insurance program that looks like somebody designed it on purpose, because the one we have right now is not. The old one wasn't great, but at least it sort of worked. A few years ago, the FEMA decided they were going to reinvent it. And they hired an outside group, a consultant, paid them bucket loads of money called Milliman. And Milliman came up with a new algorithm. And this algorithm is so good, they say they can look in the future and look at each individual home and predict whether it'll flood or not, 20 years from now. They made all kind of wild allegations. Any day now, I expect FEMA to say, this algorithm is so great it'll grow hair, or it'll cure ED. And I say, man, I need to see this algorithm. Can I see it? No. If we show it to you, I'll have to kill you. And I'm in charge of their budget. They lied. They lied. They have the credibility of Jussie Smollett and Michael Avenatti put together. They lied. They said 1 million people of the 5 million people will see their rates go down. I haven't talked to a single person who's seen their rates go down. This is just an excuse to raise premiums, and they don't care. The whole purpose of the National Flood Insurance Program is to provide a product that people can afford. In my state, here's what the premiums have done. They said, a lot of you people can't deal, they'll see decreases. Terrebonne County, we call our parishes, our counties parishes, 305% increase. Another parish, 321%. Plaquemines Parish, 540%. FEMA lied. And they're not going to do any better. Now, the best part of Senator Menendez's bill, it's a good bill. I'm on it. He and Senator Castile, we've all worked hard. but it's going to cap the rate increases at 9%. Right now, FEMA can raise the premiums 18% every single year, and they're going to keep doing it because they don't care. They lied to the American people and my people, and they ought to hide their heads in the bag along with all the politicians that have allowed the Sewage and Water Board to steal money for all these years.